all. In this video, I want to make some things clear. I am gonna talk about the enhancements. Out there are many different enhancements, but I am gonna focus more on which you need and which are recommended. The prime factor is obsidian steel. You're gonna need a lot of it in order to get the correct enhancements and to upgrade them properly. We start with the belt first. As you can see, there are many different enhancements. According to your play style, they may benefit you differently. I would recommend the damage boost when attacking. It boosts your overall army damage, but it's effective only if you are attacking. If you are a more defensive player, then I would suggest you getting the damage boost when defending. This stat is effective only when you defend or reinforce. Best case scenario is being flexible, which means having two belts each with one of the recommended enhancements. This way you can swap them before battle and get the maximum out of every battle. But in the end, it's up to you to decide accordingly to your own wish and game style. Let's move to the next gear. In our case is the bracelet. Like the belt, I recommend the same stats here. They give the best value overall. Having a base unit stats, for example, like Archer attack, would benefit you mostly into fights versus monsters. It will boost your score in those leaderboards for sure. But unless your damage stats are very high, I wouldn't recommend using it. You will need every obsidian out there to level up your enhancements. Next one is the boots. Here we see some different stats. My suggestion here is the damage taken reduction when attacking. And the opposite for more defensive play style, the damage taken reduction when defending. You can always make countless gear pieces with different stats for every occasion. But that will cost you a ton of obsidians. I wouldn't recommend you doing it. Save your obsidian steel and use it wisely. Let's move to the next one, which in our case will be the armor. Here I would recommend you going for reduced damage taken from mages or archers. Remember, reduced damage taken is better for fights versus players rather than the base stats like defense or HP. Strive to reduce the damage taken by the enemy backline by holding simultaneously some balance. Let's move to the next one, which will be the helmet. Same thing as the armor. Reduced damage taken. In your case, chose the one which is falling behind in stats. Keep some balance. By keeping the balance, I mean, if your damage reduction from archers is higher than the mages, then naturally you should choose the damage reduction from mages. Also keep in mind that you could have two pieces of equipment with different stats. A build versus archers and another one versus mages. Let's see the last one, which is the weapon. I have seen many players go for the base stats like angel or archer attack. But remember, the one which will benefit you in a battle versus players is the one with damage against some unit. At the moment, I am using the damage against infantry since I meet a lot more infantry players rather than cavalry. But I would really recommend going for damage against cavalry. That's because they are a very overpowered unit in early, mid-stage, and because of their dodge stats. So having some extra damage against them would definitely benefit you. Having multiple equipment sets will really help you in pinch situations, but it's all up to you and your possibilities. And remember, it's all up to doing experiments to see which one works the best for you. Hope you found some useful information to improve your gameplay. Thanks for watching.